Technoblade never dies, never question me again, chat. Iron armor, no helmet, doesn't matter.
Technoblade was the good-natured and humorous king of Minecraft. Although he passed in June of 2022, his legacy lives on in the form of memories shared by his family and friends, as well as his still ever-growing channel. At the time of Techno's passing, he had 11 million followers, and today, 3 years later, his channel is 21 million strong. Techno was known for being a down-to-earth and personable guy despite his success, using humor to deal with life's most difficult situations.
I'm talking to my surgeon, and he's not coming out and saying this 100%, but the vibe I'm getting is that he thinks it's going to be necessary to amputate my right arm to actually get the cancer. And so, I'm preparing for this like anybody would. I got a Google Doc open. I'm writing down all the jokes I'll be able to tell when I have one arm, like, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
So join me and let's relive the glory that was the journey of one of YouTube's purest souls, Technoblade. The beginning. Techno started YouTube with 2 channels before the Technoblade channel. The first was Studio Lore, which uploaded Roblox and TF2 content, and at the time amassed only 50 subscribers, although it's sitting much higher now with the success of the Technoblade channel. The second was Derp Squad, where he uploaded Minecraft content with his brother.
Welcome to another episode of the Derp Squad! Yay! Yay!
Wait.
I don't have any friends, only my brother here.
He posted his first video on the Technoblade channel on November 1st, 2013. His skill in PvP was immediately evident, and he was so good that he was often accused of cheating, responding with this tongue-in-cheek video of him proving he didn't use an auto-clicker.
Guys, I've been being accused of auto-clicker a lot recently, so I figured I'd record myself clicking in real life to show you guys that I am completely legit, and that you guys are all just mad because you're bad. And so anyhow, here we go. Alright, so let's see how fast I clicked. Alright, that is 732 times per second. As you can see, I just clicked that.
His channel soon became monetized playing survival blitz Minecraft games, hitting the milestone while he was still only 15 years old.
There's only 2 ways you can react to this video. By subscribing or by calling the police.
Skywars was released later that same year, and Techno started grinding the game. With the addition of a ranked mode to the game, Techno climbed the rankings and further grew his audience to 100,000 subscribers. It was around this time that he started live streaming. It was also when he came out with his video where he defeated Minecraft on its highest difficulty using a steering wheel controller.
Oh yeah, PvP. Oh yeah, this is some quality content. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to Technoblade.
It was around this time his channel really started to take off, and he grew to 350,000 subscribers in only a few months. An algorithm change slowed his growth after that initial burst, and he switched to a new Hypixel minigame known as Bed Wars. Bed Wars. Bed Wars was a huge source of growth for Techno. The object of the game was to destroy the opposing team's beds while protecting your own.
Have you literally just been fisting people?
Yeah, I wouldn't phrase it that way, but yeah, when you think about it.
Winky face.
Why am I so good at this game?
Around this time in 2018, the interest in Minecraft started to slow down, and Technoblade focused on college and reduced his upload schedule to just 1 video per month.
Look, I'm a creative writing major. You people think I'm gonna ditch YouTube to go make a living writing books? Writers don't get paid. Out of here.
Skyblock. Around the time Skyblock came out, PewDiePie started playing Minecraft and reinvigorated interest in the game, and the general public's thirst for Minecraft content grew. With a new game mode reviving Techno's inspiration, his channel took off again. This helped him reach 1 million subscribers, and he made the decision to drop out of college and focus on his channel.
And that's right, you saw the title. I dropped out of college to play Minecraft. And yes, before you ask, my mother was absolutely thrilled when I told her, thank you for asking. I know it sounds dumb out loud, but playing Minecraft is the stabler career choice.
Hypixel Ranking. In 2019, he asked Simon, the CEO at the time of Hypixel, how many subs to get his own Hypixel Ranking, a pink pig rank, and he was told he would need 10 million subs for it. A ranking is something that displays over your name and comes with various in-game benefits. At the time, he had 300,000 subscribers, so he was a while off. Eventually, he started taking part in Minecraft Mondays.
Captain Sparkle, Sky does Minecraft, everyone's childhood heroes are here, and I'm gonna stab all of them.
Which was a competition of big shot YouTubers put together by Keemstar.
These are my highlights from Minecraft Monday Week 1, a YouTuber Hunger Games tournament where the winning team gets $10,000 and the runner-up team gets nothing.
During a match, he received this donation from Simon, stating that if he won, he would get the prestigious ranking for 1 week. They made a deal where for each additional week he won, it would extend the time he held this ranking, adding an additional plus to it each time. After receiving the ranking, Techno also received a skyblock item in his name known as the Pig's Foot, which gave a speed boost of 1%, its description reading, "Like a rabbit's foot, but more useless." SMP Era. Techno joined the Earth SMP and Dream SMP as a result of his time in Minecraft Mondays. The Dream SMP was a popular web series with over 30 other players involved in the role-playing server that featured political conflicts between warring factions. Techno's role in the server was as a radical anarchist opposing all forms of government. He left a book with his Minecraft last will and testament inside before leaving the server, telling Filza to give out his belongings as he sees fit, giving instructions for taking care of his pets, and leaving little messages for those he was close to. On the last page, Techno writes this.
Tell the rest of the SMP that having abolished all governments of men, I have ascended to heaven to take on the kingdom of God! Technoblade!
This was around the time of his infamous $100,000 duel with Dream, but we'll come back to all that. Bear with me, because it's time for my favorite Techno saga. Spoilers incoming. The Potato War.
My name is Technoblade, and I am the fastest skyblock player alive. To the outside world, I'm an ordinary Minecraft YouTuber, but secretly, I've spent the last year fighting to maintain my spot as the #1 potato farmer in skyblock. Opposing me is Squid Kid, the former rank #1, a man whose obsession with potatoes is rivaled only by my own.
Despite his involvement with the SMP, he still played skyblock on the side, which gave rise to one of his most beloved hijinks, the Great Potato Wars.
I had to go to the store the other day. I had to interrupt my potato farming because my dad was like, "Hey, can you go to the store and pick up my medicine?" And I was like, "Can I really tell him that I'm not getting his medicine because I need to farm potatoes? Can I really? Look, I'm an atheist, but when God sends me to hell, I want him to hesitate, okay? I want him to hesitate."
Techno and Squid Kid were competing for the title of top potato farmer. Techno spent over 600 hours farming potatoes, and after almost a year of their rivalry, Techno and Squid reached an agreement to settle the matter once and for all.
But at this point, Squid and I had been farming potatoes for almost a year, and we were still farming hours every day, with no end in sight. Neither of us wanted this to continue, so we came to an agreement. Whoever got to 500 million potatoes first would win the potato war. Hypixel even pitched in, saying he'd give a surprise to the winner.
Much shenanigans ensued,
People say Technoblade never dies, but I'm putting him in the grave.
with Techno showing his beautiful technical mind.
The only difference is that I'm 20 steps ahead. He's playing Skyblock while I'm playing Death Note. He thinks he can outsmart me with my own strategies because he is yet to realize that he is but a puppet, and I, the puppeteer, dance, potato boy, dance!
Outclassing Squid Kid and winning the Potato Wars.
Once I won the war, there was nothing left to do except celebrate my victory with grace and humility.
Oh my gosh! He's doing a little emote on me. Oh my, not like this. Come on. Was this necessary?
Watch me dance, Squid Kid, you lose! You lose the war!
As a result of his victory, he got an NPC in his likeness that gave a potato talisman, allowing Skyblock minions to farm faster. Techno also got a crown which was inscribed with the following quote from The Art of War. "All men can see the tactics whereby I conquer, but what none can see is the strategy out of which victory is evolved." It's a fantastic watch, even knowing the outcome, and I highly suggest watching it if you haven't already. Technoblade vs. Dream. Okay, we're back to the big duel. MrBeast organized a duel between Dream and Techno with a $100,000 prize. They were two of the most respected Minecraft PvP players at the time. Techno's analysis of the duel on his channel was highlighted by his famous wit.
Before I go in for the kill on 1.9, I want the enemy to make at least 2 mistakes, and here you see Dream's second mistake is letting me get a bunch of these axe crits for free. Of course, his first mistake was challenging me in the first place.
It gives us a look into what he was thinking while the fight carried on. It lasted 10 rounds, with Techno coming out on top 6-4 and claiming the massive prize.
Oh! Oh my... Bro, I can't believe this. Oh, I did it. I did it. I did it. Oh my god.
Techno, congratulations.
I'm genuinely...
You just won
$100,000.
I genuinely cannot process this.
Diagnosis. After this, in June of 2021, when Techno was 22, he took a 2-month break despite the great momentum of his channel. His fans were beginning to rightfully worry when he came out with his video Where I've Been in August of that same year, where he had a devastating announcement.
I looked at myself in the mirror and I noticed that my right shoulder was starting to swell like crazy, and I was like, oh my god, I must have broken a bone. It looked crazy. So, the next day, August 2nd, I headed over to the doctor to see what was wrong. And they ran a couple of scans, and then they came back and they told me that the reason my arm hurts is because I have cancer. That really couldn't have gone worse.
He talked candidly about his treatment, keeping his signature sunny disposition despite the terrifying odds he was facing.
Not getting treated, and I was just like looking at my tumor like, all right, Mr. Tumor, you need me to survive, so it's in your best interest to just chill out for a little bit. We don't want to go too crazy. And faintly, if you strain your ears underneath my skin, you can hear. So I used to have a meme where whenever I'd get super motivated, I'd start uploading like crazy, and I'd also do things like get a haircut. And so I joked that the less hair I had, the more I'd upload, because the hair was holding me back. And so if that's still true, I gotta say, chemotherapy, that's gotta be daily uploads or something, bro. The chemotherapy arc is gonna be fantastic for content.
At the end of 2021, Techno had major surgery on his arm to remove the cancer, but still stayed positive.
At this point, I'm sitting here like, goodbye, right arm. We've had a good 22 years. We've won a lot of Minecraft tournaments, but you did mess up mitosis. You've got no one to blame but yourself. Take some responsibility.
He had an amputation scheduled, but they decided to go a different route, whereby he would keep most of his arm.
And in exchange for all of those things, I now have 99.9% less cancer than I used to, which is pretty great. World of difference between that at 100%, but so far everything is going according to plan.
This revelation had fans feeling hopeful, as the update seemed to be a positive one. He ended the video on good spirits.
But contrary to my physical appearance, I am vibing, bro. I'm doing good. And you want to know how I would have announced that I only had one arm? The video was going to be titled 10 million subscriber elbow reveal. I was going to traumatize millions. Oh, that would have been the most legendary reveal of all time, bro. Oh, it's not meant to be.
On April 3rd, 2022, Techno came out with his final video that he voiced and produced, a VR Minecraft hardcore video. He talked about how his arm was healing, but didn't speak about the cancer's progression.
Is it almost nighttime? Oh my god, it's almost... Bro, I got like 8 stone. I got 8 stone. I'm not ready. We need shelter.
So long, nerds. Just less than a year after Techno announced his cancer diagnosis, a video appeared on Techno's channel called So Long Nerds. I highly suggest watching it in full on his channel. It's only 6 minutes long.
Hi, I'm Technoblade's dad. He wrote a message and he asked me to read it to all of you. Hello everyone, Technoblade here. If you're watching this, I am dead. So let's sit down and have one final chat.
In the video, his father reads his final statement to us, where he thanks his fans for the support they gave him and says,
If I had another 100 lives, I think I would choose to be Technoblade again every single time, as those were the happiest years of my life. I hope you guys enjoyed my content and that I made some of you laugh. And I hope you all go on to live long, prosperous, and happy lives. Because I love you guys. Technoblade out.
The part of the video that hits hardest for me was where his dad spoke about encouraging Techno to write us all a final message. When his voice breaks, my eyes instinctually tear up.
I got down on my knee at his bedside, and I said to him, Alex, you don't have to do anything else. You've done so much for so many people, millions of people. And if you want to now, you can rest. But if you want to write one last video, and you're waiting for things to get a little better, then I would say, don't wait. I don't think things are going to get any better anymore.
Aftermath. News of Techno's passing devastated the community. Tributes appeared across the Minecraft kingdom. In Hypixel, they had a temporary memorial within the main lobby where players could leave messages in a book of condolences that were later compiled into a physical book that was given to his family. They also donated $50,000 to the Sarcoma Foundation of America in his name. YouTube released a video on him called Technoblade Never Dies, an exploration of the phrase that was a rallying cry for his fandom.
Technoblade never dies.
Technoblade never dies.
Technoblade never dies.
The Minecraft game honored him too, with its launcher adding Technoblade's crown to the pig. They also had a text tribute on the login screen. The Minecraft movie even referenced him.
Whoa, is he some kind of king?
No. That's a legend.
Technodad now maintains the channel, such as posting a 20 million subscriber special in his honor. He has his own channel too, where he posts wholesome content, and is active on his subreddit, where he engages with people regularly. Even I've exchanged a few comments with him, and it's a positive interaction I still think about to this day. Technoblade helped shape the foundation of Minecraft on YouTube, and is a beloved content creator who is dearly missed. I've given you some of my favorite moments in this video, but I'd love to hear what some of yours are in the comments, if you've made it this far. Let's end with this excerpt from Technoblade's spectacular 20 million substravaganza. That was hard to say. Take care, everyone, and Technoblade never dies.
Technoblade never dies.
Technoblade never dies, man.
Technoblade never dies.
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 Technoblade never dies.